Introduction of sesame. Sesame, Sesamum indicum L, is the oldest indigenous oilseed crop with longest history of cultivation in India. Sesame or gingelly sesame seed contain 50% oil, 25% protein, and 50% carbohydrate, is used in baking, candy making, and other food industries. The oil is used as the base for Ayurvedic preparations and known as the queen of oils. Sesame seeds are called as the seed of immortality. Soil. Sesame can be grown on a wide range of soils, but well-drained light to medium-textured soils are preferred. The optimum pH range is 5.5 to 8.0. Acidic or alkaline soils are not suitable. Climatic requirement. It can be cultivated up to the latitude of 1600 ms, India 1200 ns. Sesame plant needs fairly high temperature during its life cycle. Normally, the optimum temperature required during its life cycle is between 25 and 35 C. If the temperature is more than 40 C with hot winds, the oil content reduces. If the temperature goes beyond 45 C or less than 15 C, there is a severe reduction in yield. Season. The well-distributed rain during Kharif season results in the good crop. Quality of seeds. Select mature, good quality seeds, free from pest and fungal damage. Seed rate. Adopt a seed rate of 5 kg/ha sowing. Sow the seeds, preferably in lines. Mix the seeds with 4 times its volume of dry sand and drop the mixture evenly along the furrows in which fertilizers are applied. Sow the seeds to a depth of 3 cm and cover with soil. Irrigation. Irrigate at sowing and give life irrigation. 7 days after sowing, depending on the soil and climatic condition, and allow excess water to percolate. Give 1 pre-flowering irrigation, 25 days. 1 at flowering and 1 or 2 at pod setting. An irrigation at flowering period is critical. Fertilizer. Apply full dose of NP and K bisili. Add 5 kilos of manganese sulfate per hectare. Apply 50% of the recommended P2O5 and K2O with full recommended dose of N. Decide when to harvest. The color of the stem turns yellow. The color of the capsules turn yellow up to the middle. Harvest before the bottom capsules turn brown. Examine the 10th capsule from the bottom by opening. If the seeds attained the full color of the variety harvest, may be taken up. If harvest is delayed, the capsules will dehiss, resulting in yield reduction. B. Harvest. Pull out the plants from the bottom. Stack in the open, one over the other, in a circle with the stems pointing out and the top portion pointing inside. Cover the top with straw so that humidity and temperature increases. Cure like this for 3 days. Shake the plants. About 75% of the seeds will fall off. Dry the plants for 1 more day and again shake the plants. All the mature seeds will fall off. Winnow the seeds and dry in the sun for 3 days. Stir once in 3 hours to give uniform drying. Collect the seeds and store in gunnies. Post-harvest practices. Threshing. On a tarpaulin or clean concrete floor, or mixed with cow dung blended with oil, step on or gently beat the dried stacks to separate the sesame seeds from the pods. Winnowing. Winnow the threshed sesame seeds in the wind or use a sieve to remove small pieces of stalk, chaff, impurities, and pests in sesame seeds. Repeated winnowing removes more and more impurities, resulting in clean sesame grains. Storage. Store dried. Sesame grains in moisture-free conditions in a well-ventilated room with a concrete floor. The room should be constructed in a way that protects sesame grains from insects and other pests like rodents. Sesame storage facilities should not contain chemicals because of possible contamination. To prevent contamination, sesame storage bags should preferably be new, clean, and undamaged. Place sesame bags on pallets to reduce the impact of moisture, which favors attacks by fungi and bacteria. Typical sesame storage bags hold up to 100 kilograms of grains. Before placing in long-term storage, ensure that sesame grains have a moisture content of 6 to 7%.